Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some drifting on Assetto Corsa. As you can see from the green screen behind me here, we're going to be doing a slightly different camera setup than what I've done before, and it's going to be a slightly different aspect ratio. So if you're watching on a mobile, it should look pretty sick, but if you're on a PC, it's not going to be your widescreen. It's going to be a bit more of a portrait sort of picture, but it's going to be pretty cool. Going to be drifting in the VR. And just give you guys a bit of an update for those that follow me. I haven't been posting a lot because I have been trying to focus on competing in drift competitions on Assetto Corsa. So I just finished up the season for ESDA, which I managed to place 30th overall for the regular season. So I didn't make the playoff, which was only for the top 16 drivers, but positioning 30 out of about 150 drivers that entered. It was pretty good, especially on the connection that obviously us Australians have to try and compete with in the overseas tournaments. So on the US servers I get approximately 300 milliseconds ping. On the Europe servers I get about 400 milliseconds ping, which is almost half a second of delay, which makes things really tricky. But we managed to qualify for most of the rounds that I qualified for, and had some reasonable scores. Obviously with the ping it does make the runs look a little bit more mediocre than what they really are, so we kind of expect to get lower scores when we're drifting on those high latency connections. It is what it is. There's not really a lot we can do about it, but it's just the way it goes. But yeah, so we managed to qualify for most of the rounds. I missed a couple of rounds, one due to my wheel actually dying, and I'll show you a clip here where it was literally smoking, and yeah, that was not a good run. Had another one where the motor failed and I couldn't repair it in time for competition, but yeah, we still managed to finish okay overall, even though I didn't win a single battle. I got knocked out in top 32 every single round, which, I mean, it's a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is with the connection delays and everything. And obviously I get minimal practice with other drivers just because of the time zone difference and things like that. So it's always a bit of an uphill battle, but it was really good for myself to know that I can sort of compete at that high level. But the main focus I have at the moment is a competition called IDDS, which is the Indonesian Digital Drift Series. We've done 3 rounds so far. Like I said, I've missed 1 round due to a motor failure and I couldn't repair the wheel in time to make the event. I did qualify, but I wasn't able to make it into the battles. Second round I qualified and got knocked out in the first battle. I just made some pretty big mistakes really in my chase run, which kind of sealed the deal. And then last round qualified reasonably well, but my first battle was up against Mustafa Amine, who is a really top quality driver, and I knew it was going to be a really tough battle, and I put down a really solid lead run and pretty good chase run, but I just dropped a tyre in my chase run, which gave him the win. But it was a pretty close battle, which was again good for me, knowing that I can drive at that high level, and it's really encouraging to try and push myself and compete at this level. So I'm going to stop talking so much now, and we'll jump in onto the track and get some laps in. Now this next round we are going to Texas Motor Speedway. I've never driven the track before, so it is going to be interesting. So you're literally going to be watching me learn the track right now and do a few practice runs. So I'm going to pop my headset on and get ready to rumble. Let's go. Alright, cool. So we've got the setup loaded. I'll go back to IDDS, Texas, so we can save the setup there. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Now I'm just going to roll through the track first up so we can really see which way it goes. Right, so initiate here, come in inside clip, outside, outside. I think we hold it all the way around the outside here, yep. And across the line, okay. So it's the newer layout. Let's see how we go. First run. A little bit shallow there. Not bad, not bad. Definitely need to change this gearing a little bit. Fourth gear is just a fraction too long. So let's get back into it. Gears. Let's try 4-1. Track's pretty flat, so we shouldn't really need to adjust the suspension too much. Just dipping a tyre there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Probably need to go to the 3-9 gearing just so I got that little bit of extra legs in that last corner. There we go. Banging the Revlon a little bit too much coming into that last corner. So let's back that down to a 3.9. So it'll give us 210 k's an hour wheel speed in fourth gear. Too bad. I'm really pushing big angle through the middle section here. It might be a better idea to try and dial that back a bit so I can pick up a bit more speed coming into that last turn. Pushed me a bit deeper a bit earlier. Just dipping that tyre again. So we won't know fully how the dredgers want us to run the track until they release the briefing. But at least as long as I get comfortable with the track, and it's a pretty simple track, so it's not a lot really to it'd be pretty easy to adjust to what they want. And it's already feeling pretty decent, so hopefully come Friday qualifying we should be able to put in a decent score and get us in the battles again. The IDDS only run a top 16 bracket, and it's a mixture of Pro 1 Indonesian drivers and international registered drivers. So only the top 8 international qualifiers and the top 8 Pro 1 drivers go into the top 16. So basically in the international class I've got to qualify in the top 8 to get into the battles. Alright, we'll dial a little bit more grip into the rear end. So what have we got? So we had to dial a bit of grip out of the last one, so we're going to take a bit of that positive camber out. Get that side bite happening so we don't push too much angle. And then our toe, we're running very minimal toe, so we'll bump that up. Go about 0.15. That's close enough. And we want our suspension. We want to get rid of that rear roll bar. That should loosen the front up a bit, so it's going to tend to try and push understeer a little bit, but we've got enough power to just put all that grip towards the rear wheels. We should be able to pick up a little bit more speed through the middle section. A little bit of adjusting there, but definitely feeling a little bit quicker coming into that final turn. Do a couple more runs here. Holding it right on the lock stop into that last turn. We might just try to drop that gear ratio one more click. Go to a 3.7. See how this goes through the middle again. Basically just want to make sure we can hold enough momentum all the way through. But I don't have to left foot brake to push it out there now. Ooh, nearly went too wide. That feels better. 3.7 is definitely a better gear ratio for this track. Last run. There we go. Alrighty, that was a really good run to finish it off. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one.